Hi, Miles. Grandma thinks she read this book to you before, so you can tell me if you saw it before, okay? This book is called Hey, Granddude. It's written by Paul McCartney and illustrated by Kathryn Durst. So Paul McCartney and his buddies came from England when I was in high school, and they were the band called the Beatles. And they were very famous, and I thought your Papa would like to see this book. So it's about postcards, and the guy who helped write it is a guy who says, I am Edward Marshall Sr. I have 4 grandchildren. I call them chillers, and they call me Granddude. I live in a very normal house in a very normal street, but when my chillers come to stay, we go on adventures that are far from normal, and sometimes things get a little bit out of hand. But everything always works out fine in the end. Come join us for an adventures. Yours sincerely, Granddude. Hey, Granddude. There's Granddude and his chillers. Are you a chiller, Miles? Lucy, Tom, and Em, and Bob were spending a weekend with their granddad. Today was one of those days when nothing felt quite right. It was gray and drizzly, and everyone was grumpy and too bored to be bothered. They don't look happy, do they? Cheer up, chillers, said Granddude, and he pulled out a pile of postcards. And from the back pocket of his trousers, look at these. Em picked out a postcard of a sandy beach and sparkling blue waters. I wish we could go there, Granddude, she said. Well, let's see what we could do. Granddude reached into his coat pocket and took out a shiny compass. He gave the compass a rub and waved it over the postcard. The needle started to spin around and around. See the compass needle spin, let the magic fun begin. And then in a flash of magic, zing, bang, sizzle, everything changed. The children were standing on a golden beach with little waves tickling their toes. The water felt beautifully cool. We're on the beach from the postcard, Bob laughed as he splashed in the sea. Wow, Miles, I wish you could do that. Come see me. But the magic compass hadn't finished yet. Huge flying fish leapt from the sea. Hey, Granddude, they called. It's a school of flying fish, said Granddude. Come on, chillers, let's go for a ride. A school, whispered Lucy. I hope we don't have to do any homework. A school of fish is different than going to school. They skimmed across shimmering blue waves on the backs of the flying fish before coming to rest again in the hot sand. They built sand castles and lay beneath a coconut tree eating ice cream. The memory of their gray, grumpy day was completely washed away, and they were perfectly happy until... Ouch! Cried Bob. A little crab scuttled across the beach. That crab pinched my toe. Oh no! Suddenly lots of little crabs were scurrying out of the sea straight towards Granddude and the children. Hey, Granddude, said Em, can we go somewhere else a little less pinchy? Yes, I think we better hop to it, said Granddude. He quickly waved a magic compass over another postcard. This one had a picture of a cowboy. Let the compass needle spin, let the magic fun begin. The magic flashed and sparkled, and once again, where are they going to go this time? Zing, bang, sizzle, everything changed. Granddude and the children found themselves in a desert valley with spiky green cactuses. A cowboy galloped toward them on a beautiful spotted horse. Hey, Granddude, called the cowboy, waving his hat in the air. The cowboy knows him. What a handsome Appaloosa, said Granddude, admiring the horse. Appaloosa, said Em. No, that's the kind of horse it is. It has nothing to do with me, said Lucy. Appaloosa is a kind of horse. Granddude gave a whistle, and 5 more horses came galloping up. He helped each of the children onto a horse, and they raced together through the valley. Whee, said Bob. Faster, said Lucy. But what was that cloud of dust on the horizon? Oh no, a herd of wild buffalo was rushing straight towards them. The canyon echoed with the sound of 100 hooves. Ooh. Before they could ride to safety, Tom's horse reared and he tumbled to the ground. Hold on, Tom, shouted Granddude, snatching a rope from the cowboy's saddle. With a twirl, he lassoed Tom and hauled him back to the horse, onto his horse. Ride, chillers, cried Granddude, as fast as you can. Buffalo are big, and they were going fast. They cleared the stampede just in time. Hey, Granddude, panted Tom. Perhaps we could go somewhere a little less stampy. Yes, good idea, said Granddude, and I think I need to cool down. Once again, he whipped out his magic compass and waved it over a postcard. See the compass needle spin, let the magic fun begin. Before the children could see the picture, magic sparked and flashed, and in the blink of an eye, zing, bang, sizzle, everything changed. They found themselves high on a hill in the afternoon sun. The children laughed as they rolled in sweet-smelling wildflowers. That seemed to stretch on forever. Granddude pulled out his trusty guitar and began strumming a song. Hey, Granddude, mooed some friendly cows, their bells tinkling along to the tune. Granddude drew a small telescope from his pocket, and they took turns looking at the snow-capped peaks. But soon they heard a rumbling sound. Oh, no! Hey, Granddude, look! Yelled Lucy as she peered through the telescope. A huge wall of snow was sliding down from the mountain above. Avalanche! Quick, chillers, cried Granddude. Jump! Just before the wave of snow reached the Granddude and the children, Granddude and the children leapt onto one of the cows. Up, cow, up! Granddude cried. Magic swirled from the compass, lifting them all higher and higher off the ground, sailing them safely through the sky with a sea of snow rushing behind them. Swiss cows are exceptionally good flyers, said Granddude. Now, riding a flying cow is a lot of fun, but it had been a very long day. Hey, Granddude, said Lucy with a yawn. Maybe we could go somewhere a little more sleepy, said Granddude with a chuckle. That sounds like a very good idea. Look at all the kids are tired. This time, instead of a postcard, Granddude pulled a photograph of his own house from his pocket. Magic compass, one more spin. It's time for bedtime to begin. He waved his compass over it, making a magic sparkle and a spin. And just like that, zing, bang, sizzle, they were back in Granddude's living room. And with a final flash of magic, the children were changed and ready for bed. Their teeth were brushed, their faces were washed, and they were all tucked up tight. And in 5 minutes flat, Tom and Bob and Lucy and Em were fast asleep, dreaming of their next adventures. See the compass needle spin, let the magic fun begin. In his dream, he went to see a tiger. Good night, Granddude. Paul McCartney had a good idea for a book. Bye-bye.